What's happening, everyone? Ian McGriff here with Digital Lane Media. And if you're getting this message right now, it means that we host and have built your website. And we're really excited to continue to have you as our client. And we just want to say thank you once again for being our client. And one of the ways that we want to thank you is by actually creating a brand new website for you at no cost to you. I know that seems like it should be something completely different, but you've been such a great client of ours that we want to build a brand new website for you, and it won't cost you a single thing. So what does this actually mean? What are we doing? Why am I sending you this message? The platform that we have your website built on right now is becoming antiquated. And what that basically means is that it's not as secure as it once was. And what Google has told us to do over the last year is change how we're building websites and to change where we're building them. So we're moving away from this process that we've been focused on for so long because it was what Google told us to do, to doing something new, which Google is telling us to do now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rebuild your websites. And because you're already a client of ours, it doesn't make any sense to have you rebuild your website and to pay us more money for that. So we're gonna transition those sites and rebuild them at no cost to you. Because you've been such a great client of ours, we wanna make sure and let you know how much we appreciate you and what you've done with us. So we're gonna transition you over to a new platform. Now, your new website is going to be built on a WordPress platform. WordPress is about 80% of all the websites online, and that server that those sit on will not crash. If it does crash, that means the entire internet is basically down right now. And that's something that we won't have to work with, because what happened a couple weeks ago is Google and WordPress got together and they said, you know, WordPress, what you're doing so well with building sites that we want to make sure that we're talking more frequently to make sure that you have what you need to give us what we need. So Google and WordPress are in a very tight relationship right now, and so that's another reason why we want to take advantage of this, because if Google gives you a lot of respect and a lot of attention, we need to make sure that we keep our eyes and ears on that and know this is a place where we want to continue to develop these new websites. So going forward, what you're gonna do is you're gonna have a new login and password for the back end of your site. We're gonna have to reset those things, which is a little bit of a pain, but it won't be too bad. But one of the new things that you'll have on the back end of your site is a video library where we'll actually walk you through how to make the different changes to your website. So a couple of things that we'll be doing over the next couple of weeks is taking all the information from your current site and moving it over to the new site and creating a new look and feel. At that time, we'll be reaching out to you to say, what information do we need to change or update about your site as well? And this is to make sure that we are all on the same page with how we're gonna do these transitions and move your website forward. And then from there, what we wanna do is offer you a couple of exclusive packages of SEO. So if you wanna make sure that you're found even more readily and even more frequently online, what we're doing is we're offering you some reduced cost on our SEO packages. Our SEO packages are upwards of $500 to $1,500 per month. But again, because we worked with you for so long and you've been such a great client of ours, what we want to do is give you some lower cost offerings as we're making this transition. Basically, what it means is if we're going to add things to your website, if we're going to make changes to your website, now is the perfect time to do it. So if you want to make a nominal investment in your website to be found more frequently for local searches, this is the perfect time to do it, because we can do all these things to start with at once and then continue with these for the next year. So what are you going to get with these SEO packages? Number one, you're going to get advanced local listings. That means you're going to be found more readily on the map or in certain locations when somebody puts Columbus, Indiana, or Franklin, Indiana, or Greenfield, Indiana, or Nashville, Indiana. Whatever it is, when they tie that in, you're going to be found more frequently. You're also going to have homepage optimization. So on a monthly basis, we're going to be connecting with you through a very specific strategist. They're going to be connecting with you and helping you build out what needs to be on your homepage every single month to make sure we're being found most frequently for the things you want to be known for. We're going to be optimizing these keywords through local search as well. And then what we're going to do on a regular basis is submit your site to the major search engines, the Googles, the Bings, the Yahoos. We always focus most importantly on Google because, let's face it, they are the alpha dog and we need to pay them the most amount of attention. And then what we're gonna make sure that we're always doing is submitting your page to Google Maps and to Bing Places. Those are the maps on the side of the page where you want to make sure that your location is found for local searches. So that's one package that you can start with, and that's $100 a month, right? And we'll be following up with you on more detail about those as we come along, but for only $100 a month, you're gonna get all those things. If you wanna pay $250 a month, you're gonna get content generation, which means one article a month, as well as a specific pay-per-click marketing campaign based around the keywords that we're optimizing on the homepage. So we're gonna make those marry together. And even if you're already doing some pay-per-click outside of this, it's gonna really help advance your website and take it up another notch. And then at the end of the year, we'll do a whole tracking metric on your site usage, how many website hits that you got, how many abandons, how many bounces. And that way we know throughout the course of the year how we can optimize these campaigns so you get the biggest bang for your buck. So again, we're updating your website. That's the most important thing to take from this. We're updating your website at no cost to you. We're transitioning it to a WordPress platform, which basically will allow us to keep your website on one platform for the foreseeable future, make modest changes to it, and keep advancing the style and the aesthetics of the site as we need to going forward, and never have to move it off that platform again. And then we have the opportunity, because we're building you a new website, to create more content or to get more specific and strategic about your search engine optimization and making sure you're found more readily on Google. This is a phenomenal opportunity for you to be found more frequently in search with a brand new website. So again, it's $100 a month for the first package, $250 a month for the second package. And again, we'll be reaching out to you individually to talk more with you in person about this great opportunity and how we can continue to help you. So we're looking forward to having those conversations. We're looking forward to helping take your website and your business to the next level. And we will talk to you very, very soon. Thanks.